Hello, my name is Warren Shane Palmer. I am from Coburn, Virginia, and this is an introduction to my final portfolio for the Bachelor of Information Technology program at King University. This last year, taking classes in King University online courses has been a challenge for me. I had been out of school for around 16 years when I decided to try and re-enroll and continue on with my education. It has not been easy. In fact, it has been a unique challenge that I was unsure I would be able to do, due to the fact that I've never encountered anything like the online learning format offered by King College. I chose King University because I had heard it was a very prestigious school and considered myself lucky when I was enrolled to be part of this program. Now we find ourselves a year later and coming to an end of the road of this program. I feel that I have grown throughout this year and have overcome my initial fears that I first had, which included what was I to expect? What kind of challenges would I encounter? How would I tackle something like this online courses, seeing that I'd never had any kind of experience whatsoever? I constantly was scared I would not rise to the occasion. But now a whole year has passed, and my unease has turned into a great pride in myself, and I'm very proud to count myself among all the other fine students who have participated in this program over the various classes we have taken part in. This has been a grand adventure, and soon we will find ourselves at the end of that adventure. I would like to take a brief moment before I begin going over what is in my portfolio to thank King University and everyone within the Bachelor of Information Technology program for accepting my enrollment and allowing me to continue on with my education. This is a prestigious opportunity, and I would not be able to realize it without each and every one of you. I appreciate the chance to increase my education with King University. Without this chance, I would not be able to realize the dream of continuing on with my education. My final portfolio, I feel, shows a great deal of growth of my knowledge and allows me to show off what I feel is one of my best qualities, my creativity. To begin, I have included two cover letters, one that addresses my growth as a student, the other that will be used to appeal to potential employers, and of course my resume, which shows my education as well as my work history, again for any potential employer who will see I have grown a great deal to offer and they will want to hire me as a beneficial member of any organization. I included the reflective survey questions and answered them, and I feel I was able to show growth as a student. Here I address what I've learned, the takeaways I've faced, the challenges, what artifacts I chose to showcase to potential employees, and what kind of design that I'll use in the portfolio creation. I tried to include what I have learned from each and every one of the classes I've taken part in, because I feel that I've learned something from each of them. They say that knowledge is power, and I feel as if I gained much knowledge from each of these classes I have taken. The power gained from this knowledge I hope to use when I get a job and when you, as a reader, begin to read my final portfolio. You will see I have indeed gained much knowledge. The next part includes each of the artifacts we were tasked with putting within our portfolio. Included as well a few of our projects we chose that would show our growth as students and let us flex the knowledge we obtained. Here's where I can show off my creativity and allow the reader to see I am capable of great deeds. Some of the artifacts were harder than others, while some were very enjoyable to undertake. The first artifact in this portfolio is the database project, where we created a database for UCOR Oak Ridge. Working in a group is a unique challenge, and I feel we did a great job putting all the information you see together. Being a part of a group effort was new to me here, and I was not sure how it would work, seeing that each of us worked different shifts and it would be hard to coordinate our efforts. I feel, however, we did find some kind of manner of success, and were able to put together two very good group projects. Our second group project and second artifact within this portfolio is the system analysis and design for service and contracting. Again, we worked hard and long in creation of this project, and I feel it was very well done. This project was more complex than the database project, but we were able to rise to the occasion and overcome all of our challenges. The next section that you will see is the follow-up to the proposal, where we defined a business problem and came up with potential answers for a business that was facing technology issues. Here I chose to use my employer Magic Mart and highlighted how out of date they are technologically and came up with some recommendations they could try and use to update and be able to compete in the business world. I've also included the self-evaluation questions and answered them for this project. Will Magic Mart be able to update its technology to better compete in the business world, or will they be left behind? I try to answer these questions, among many more, in the project to the best of my ability. Up next within this portfolio, you will find the projects I chose to include to show the things I can do and have done over the length of this program. We undertook quite a few projects during these classes, and choosing which ones to show off was relatively easy because I chose the ones I enjoyed doing the most. I feel these projects, more than any others, show off my abilities and my creativity. The first project I chose to highlight is the marketing plan we created for our business. I chose to create a fake cola company called Superhero Cola, where if you drink their cola, you'll gain superpowers. This is one of the examples of just how creative I can be. Here you see everything I used in the creation of this project, and it will show you that I'm very capable and very creative individual. I enjoyed this project because I love comic books and love superheroes. This was too easy of a chance not to pass up. In our network management class, we were tasked to create not only a network design for our homes, but also a network design for a small business, as well as a budget for the creation of that business's network. I've included these as part of my projects to choose to highlight within my portfolio to show I can come up with some pretty good ideas if I was a part of a business, such as the creation of a network. I've decided to include some websites as well that I have created during the web design and advanced web design classes that I've taken. I truly enjoyed these classes, I believe, a little bit more than all the others I took part in. The links for these you will find are within this portfolio, and all the files I used to create them are also included within this portfolio. I hope you look over each of these and see that I have gone from not knowing how to do any of this stuff at all to know what I consider I'm doing now as a good job. I created multiple versions of these sites just as a showcase of what I can accomplish. I hope when you look over these sites, you will see I am capable of so much. One of the sites that I created was for the first website design class that we taken. The other one I decided to make my Superhero Cola marketing plan into a website. I chose the design of this portfolio to try and stay pretty simple. I included pictures, introductions, and I feel I've succeeded and created a very enjoyable project. This project has been a great challenge to undertake, and I feel that I've succeeded in showing my growth as a student. I've learned so much and feel that there's so much more to learn and hope to continue to learn and improve. For each section I have put a brief description as well as a cover page of what you will be looking at. Design is a very important, but I do not want to overcomplicate this already daunting task, so this is why I chose to try and keep everything as simple as I possibly could. This has truly been a unique, challenging experience for me. I have learned to and accomplished so much and feel as though once each and every one of you look over everything that I have included, you will see that I have indeed learned a lot and have grown as a student. I know there's always more to learn, and I hope that in the future I can continue to expand on my education. This is yet another small stepping stone in the river of life, and I would persevere to learn as much as I can to continue to better myself as a person and to continue to better my education. My main goal and hope for this portfolio is that any potential employer will also take a look at everything I have been able to do and accomplish and see that I am very worth hiring. to give me a chance to prove myself. I'm a very hardworking, determined individual, and I believe that this portfolio will show that. I'm also showcasing to these employees my creativity and letting them see when they hire me, I'll bring to the table a great deal. I will be able to show I will become an asset to the organization as a valuable contributor. My secondary goal I hope to achieve, but no less than important, is to show each of you at King University that I've grown as a student and I've learned so much over this past year. I hope you find everything within this portfolio enjoyable and see that I have succeeded in growing as a student. This has been an enjoyable time within the King University Bachelor of Information Technology classes, and I'm so glad I decided to take this chance. I went from terribly afraid at the beginning to proud and honored to be a part of the great chance. Like I said in the beginning, it had been out of college for 16 years before I decided to try and come back. And now, as I look back, I know I made the right choice to finally go back to school and complete something I should have done so many years ago. I have worked long and hard on this portfolio and hope that it will come across as interesting and you, as the reader, will be able to learn something about myself. I have high expectations that I want to accomplish with this portfolio. I hope employers will take a chance on me once they see that I'm a hardworking, determined individual. I hope the potential audience who looks at this will see all the hard work I've put into this. Who is the potential audience? The faculty and staff of King University, my fellow students, as well as any employer who would be interested in hiring me as an addition to a company. I would like to thank you very much for reading this and reviewing my portfolio, and I hope you enjoy what I have to offer. And now, without further ado, I present to you my final portfolio. Thank you very much and have a great day.